Hi guys, Adam McVey here, host of the Geared Up podcast. This is Gemma, my dog, my pit bull, my BFF. I put out a feeler to see if people would be interested in what I'm doing for my transformation. I'm doing an 8-week transformation. It's sponsored by GearedUpNutrition.com, TrueNutrition.com, MountainDogDiet.com, and ProjectAD.me. I'm going to do another segment with all the supplements and stuff that I'll be taking during the transformation, and I'll give the discount codes and stuff then. But I was trying to decide on what type of diet I want to do. A lot of you guys know that I was working with Matt Porter for a little while, and I went a long time being natty, 13 months exactly, and I went to the doctor and he put me on hormone replacement therapy. So I got prescribed 120 milligrams of testosterone cypionate a week. I take Samoralin before I go to bed, which is basically CJC. What else do I take? Arimidex, 1 milligram twice a week. He's got me on a T3, T4 it's not supplement, but a T3, T4 drug that I take twice a day as well. So I am taking that stuff. So I'm not totally natty right now. So you know, it's not 100% the supplements if people want to say that, but I don't think 120 milligrams of testosterone a week is anything to, you know, it's not going to give me these super physiological levels of testosterone or give me these crazy gains over just being natural. So, but anyways, you guys, I was trying to decide what I wanted my diet to be. I've carb cycled in the past with great success. That's how I won my last show last year of April was it April or March? March of 2013. Last year I carb cycled for 20, I think I did a 23-week prep for that because I was pretty fat. And I've also done keto in the past. I do think that a keto diet is probably the most efficient if you have a short time period to get in shape. So I was really debating on what I wanted to do in 8 weeks. I mean, it's not a lot of time, and I've been natural for this long. I'm pretty out of shape. I am sitting at 241 pounds. 242 today actually, after no carbs all weekend, and you know, I couldn't really decide what I wanted to do. So at the end of the day, I decided to just do my own diet, and when I go to prep for my next show, I am going to work with Matt. Like, he's the best at getting people shredded. He's a really good friend of mine, and besides him, John Meadows and David Johnson are probably the only two other people that I would trust to prep me. But, you know, I'm never going to be a professional bodybuilder, and bodybuilding to me is all about having fun and enjoying myself. It's something that I do for myself. You know, when I'm in the gym training, that's me time. I'm not thinking about, you know, the trouble I've been in the past or child support or any of these things. I'm just focused on training and improving myself. So for me, bodybuilding is a personal journey. The competition aspect of it, I can take or leave. I don't need to get on stage. Every 3 years or so, I get a bug up my ass to do a show, just to kind of see where I'm at and see if I've progressed. But right now, I don't really have any plans on competing in the near future. I definitely want to be a heavyweight the next time I step on stage. So I'm going to experiment. I'm going to do a diet where I'm only doing carbohydrates around my workouts. I'll go over that in a second. And I'm going to do this the entire 8 weeks. I'm not going to pull any calories for this 8 weeks. My diet's going to remain the same the entire time. I am off season, and I'm still trying to gain muscle mass. So this is kind of more like a body recomp. I'm also not going to be doing any cardio, so team no cardio. And I'm going to try to train 7 days a week as much as I can. Now, I have my daughter every other weekend, so I'm at least going to be training 12 days in a row and then taking 2 days off. So I'm going to try to do 4 heavy workouts a week and then 2 lighter workouts. Well, 3 heavy workouts and 3 light workouts because you know, arm day's Gemma, come here. Arm day's a light day, and then I'm going to do a light shoulder and chest day, and then I'm going to do a light leg day. Hopefully, if my legs recover from the heavy day. If I'm not recovered, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be smart about that. But I'm going to try to train 12 days in a row, 2 days off. And what are you doing? What are you doing? And do no cardio. So you guys wanted to know what my diet was. I don't know how much you're going to learn because I'm a very basic person when it comes to nutrition. I like to keep things easy because if I have to overthink anything if I have to overthink my training, if I have to overthink my diet or my supplements or my gear, Gemma, why'd you fart again? The dog is farting. Girl, kick your butt. So if I have to overthink any of this stuff, like I just end up not doing it, and I'll go get a bottle of wine and have wine or whatever the case may be, because it's just not fun to me to like be, you know, I eat by the clock, but if I eat 15 or 20 minutes later, like, I don't care. I'm not going to let it bug me. If I have a plan to go in to do a workout and, you know, I do the first exercise and it doesn't feel good, like, I'm going to do something else. I don't have to stick to a plan. Like, I'm very flexible in that nature. And that's the last thing I wanted to touch on. If it fits your macros. I do the real version of if it fits your macros, which is what Jason Theobald and myself, we agree on this. We call it flexible dieting. And by that, this is kind of something that I do for my clients as well. And that's another reason why I wanted to do this, because I do it for them, but I've never done it myself. I know that it works, but I want to see how it works on me. So what I do is I try to hit numbers every meal, but I can use quote-unquote bro foods to do that. So in the morning, if I wake up and I'm supposed to eat eggs, like first of all, I'm not consistent with eggs at all. I hate eggs. But I do try to do them a couple times a week. If I do, I'll drink egg whites. I'll have a couple of whole eggs, but it'll only be like enough where I can take a few really big bites and just get it down, because I don't like eggs. But if I wake up in the morning and I want to have a whey shake with some almonds instead, you know, as long as the macros match, I'm going to do that. If I'm supposed to eat chicken and rice with olive oil before my workout, but I have a turkey meal with me and I want to put the chicken off till later, I have no problems switching the meal up, because at the end of the day, it's going to be the same thing. But all my foods are bro foods. I'm not eating a Snickers because it fits in my macros. That's not what if it fits your macros should be, in my opinion. So anyways, here's my diet. So meal one, today, and again, this is today, but this could vary. I just want to give you guys an idea of what I do. I got 2 scoops of whey isolate in here from True Nutrition. I'll go over my supplements in another segment. I put 1 scoop of Grazed from ProjectAD.me. This is a green supplement, and it also has 4 grams of leucine per scoop. So first thing in the morning, I'll wake up, I'll take my T3, T4, whatever other supplements I take, growth hormone, and I'll wait about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and then I'll have this shake with a 1/4 cup of cashews. I also do 3 grams of fish oil and 2 grams of CLA at that meal. And then I'll take my supplements from Gear Nutrition and everybody else, and I'll go over that in another segment. My second meal of the day is my pre-training meal, and that is 8 ounces of turkey. I hate fucking vegetables God, I hate vegetables. So I put like 4 pieces of broccoli in there just to like make myself think I'm eating vegetables. But I'll warm this up and I'll crunch it down. I'll crunch the broccoli down so it's like in little bits, and then I won't even know it's there. I'll put my avocado in there. I'll mix it all up, and I put Chipotle hot sauce. So I do go to Chipotle, and every time I buy a burrito bowl, I steal like 4 bottles of Chipotle sauce. My pre-training meal is 8 ounces of chicken, and I'll put Walden Farms thick and spicy barbecue on there. And then I have a 1.5 cups of rice, which is about 67 grams of carbohydrate. 65, 70, whatever it is. I tend to pack my cups really full, so probably 70. And then I'll put 1 tablespoon of organic extra virgin olive oil on my rice with some pink Himalayan salt, and I'll eat that. I'll probably start off with 6 IUs, but I'll probably get up to 10 IUs of a Pedra, which is a fast-acting insulin, with this meal here. My intro workout drink from my boy John Meadows. This is True Nutrition. Highly branched cyclic dextrins. You guys can go on realworldmuscle.co and listen to either the podcast with Justin Harris. He kind of goes into detail about what highly branched cyclic dextrins are. Or you can listen to In the Lab with John Meadows, the show that I do with him once a month. And I kind of break down what I learned. Gemma, stop farting, man. My dog's got really bad gas. What have you been eating? I kind of go into detail what highly branched cyclic dextrins are then. So I have 25 grams of essential amino acids instantized from True Nutrition. I have 50 grams of carbohydrate from highly branched cyclic dextrins from True Nutrition. I get the strawberry banana flavor. I have 5 grams of creatine monohydrate in here, and I have 8 grams of citrulline in here. A lot of people ask like why I put citrulline in there, and I think most of us already know about citrulline, but I definitely notice a difference in my pumps when I use citrulline and when I don't. My post-workout meal is going to be void of fats. So I have insulin running through my bloodstream right now. So this is 50 grams of carbs. We've got 70 grams of carbs here, so that's about 120. And I'm only doing 10 IUs of insulin, so I've got plenty of carbohydrates going through my system. I'll do a banana, which is about 20 to 25 grams of carbohydrates. I'll do a blueberry bagel, and I'll probably put some sugar-free jelly on there as well for my post-workout meal. And then, since I already have 25 grams of essential amino acids in my intra-workout drink, I don't really think it's super important to you know, do like a whey protein post-workout. Sometimes I will. If I don't want to eat chicken, I will actually bring... I have protein at work. I have more True Nutrition whey isolate at work, and I also like the Team Skip blend as well, which is whey isolate, micellar casein, and an egg white blend. I think it's 33% of each. So sometimes I'll do a shake with the banana and the bagel. The problem is I get really, if I just do a shake, I'm hungry like 30 minutes later, especially when I'm dieting and my metabolism's going really good. So I'll do 8 ounces of chicken here, again with Walden Farms Thick and Spicy barbecue. 1 bagel, which is about 50 grams of carbohydrate, 1 banana, which is 20-25 grams of carbohydrate. So total for the day, 70, 120, 50 is 170. So I'm doing about 190 grams of carbs a day. We'll just round it up to 200 and say it's going to be somewhere around there. I'm not going to be, again, I'm just doing a transformation. I'm not getting ready for a show, so I'm not going to be exact. Like if I have a banana that's a couple more ounces, I'm not going to cut that motherfucker, and I'm just going to eat whatever I got. And a lot of times I like to do blueberries too, post-workout, for the antioxidants and the fiber and whatnot. So, my next meal, hi Gemma, is turkey again with broccoli. Again, I like to keep things simple. We got 8 ounces of turkey. I buy 93% turkey. I brown it on the stove, and then I run it under hot water. I drain all the fat off, so it's pretty lean. It's not, I can't eat 99% turkey. I don't know how you people eat that shit. It's fucking disgusting. And then I got organic coconut oil. So we all know that John Meadows is my boy, and he's a big proponent of coconut oil. I do want to try some red palm oil that Matt Porter's big on, so I'll probably be ordering some of that, get some of that in the house and try that. I just got to figure out where I want to implement it in my diet. My last meal of the day is just some green beans, again, just a little bit, because I fucking hate vegetables. I will do another serving of grazed with this meal, the green supplement. And then I have 8 ounces of 93% lean organic beef that I'll have with this meal. And I'll do like Dijon mustard with it, or I'll do more Walden Farms, but mustard's cheaper than Walden Farms, so I use mustard. So that's my diet. That's going to be my start diet. I'm probably not going to change much unless I take progress pictures on a week-to-week basis and I don't see any changes. Then I can cut down my carbohydrates a little bit. I'm never going to get down under like 120 grams of carbohydrates. And what I would do is probably like on smaller body part days, I will lower the carbohydrate intake around my workouts. Maybe just do 1 scoop of intra-workout. Like during an arm workout, I don't need 50 grams of cyclic dextrin. So maybe during that meal, I'll do 25 grams instead. So there's 100 calories drop right there. Maybe I'll cut the banana out and just do 50 grams of carbohydrates from a bagel with sugar-free jelly. There's another 20 grams. So that's a 200 calorie drop 3 or 4 times a week. When I'm dieting, I do believe in very small drops. I'm not going to cut a huge amount of calories at once. Most of you guys know that when you cut a huge amount of calories at once, your metabolism is going to slow down. It's not going to speed up. You don't want your metabolism to think that you're going in any kind of starvation mode. You just want to make little 200 calorie, 300 maybe calorie drops per day, and over a week time. That's a lot of calories. So anything more than that, I believe, is going to slow your metabolism down and send your body into, you know, what we call starvation mode, and it's going to end up hoarding fat instead of getting rid of it. Especially since I'm doing no cardio. those little drops are going to be very important to keep things humming along over this next 8 weeks. So that's my diet. I'm going to do another segment here in a minute as soon as my dog stops ripping ass, Gemma. And I'm going to... and I'm going to go... She keeps leaving every time you film her. And I am going to go over all my supplements that I'm going to be taking from Gear Nutrition, from True Nutrition, and from ProjectAD.me. So that's it, guys.